Guess what we're watching today? That is right. Welcome to another edition of Author E. Jamie Watches, a somewhat weekly show where I react to TV shows and or movies and hopefully entertain you. This week we are watching episode 36 of Hershey's Chocolate Kisses, a Turkish drama where that is not the name of the show. I can't pronounce the name of the show because I'm an ignorant Canadian girl. But if you've been here on my channel a while, you know the show that I'm talking about. It is the show that makes me drink, and I'm so happy that I have my wine again, because I forgot last time, and we have a white Pinot Grigio Italian wine from the Cavit collection, C-A-V-I-T, and I'm a white wine girl. Red wine makes me sleepy. So I enjoy white wine much more. And yes, I need my wine when watching this show. But a little bit of a hiccup, but not too bad, downloading the episode, where I had downloaded the episode last week, but then I couldn't find the episode. So I had to... I was so happy when I downloaded it because there was no issue and it downloaded completely and that was awesome. But then I couldn't find it. So I wasn't able to do reaction for last week like I wanted. Eventually I did find the episode. It had just been saved. I'd forgotten to rename the file when I saved it. So it's saved under this obscure, you know, the letter number things that they do. And I forgot to rename it, the name of the show, episode 36. I forgot to do that. So that's why I couldn't find it. So, dumbass over here. But we're all good now. So, yay, I'm so happy. So last episode, the truth came out. Twat Waffle played her hand way too early. Way too early. In a fit of anger, she spilled the beans that Papa Koala Bear is not Reyyan's actual biological father. And look, Miran watching all this go down with like this look of utter confusion on his face, like, what the is going on here? What did I marry into? What is happening right now? Was very entertaining to see. We got to hear Mama Dilly on the tape recorder in a beautiful, touching scene with the Precious Lemon Drop and Miran, who are besties again. Yay. Mama Koala Bear, you need to come home. You need to come home, like, right now. Because shit is going down, and your girl is learning some things, and you need to come home and explain why she has been lied to all her life. I wonder if we're going to ever find, like, are we ever going to find Reyyan's real father? Are we ever going to find out who that is? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm just wondering. But, yeah, don't tell me. Let's see what else happened. That I can think of, those were, like, pretty much the standout moments. Creepy grandma got kicked out of her house, so that was fun. But then, Esma went with her. What the ever-loving frack, woman? This woman has destroyed your life, blackmailed you with your own son, who's not actually your son, but put a pin in that, you know, that's beside the point. And, like, why? Why are you, like, with her? Why do you follow her? Yeah, so that's sort of like where we kind of are right now. Yeah, so let's get into it. Very excited. We are watching Hershey's Chocolate Kisses, episode 36. Here we go. So that was episode 36. I don't think I've ever been so angry. I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe she just did that. I have hated Twat Waffle for the things that she's done. But it has always been a sort of, we know she's evil. We know she's a spoiled Twat Waffle. That is who she is. I never thought that I would say, right now, in this episode, I hate Reyyan more than I have ever hated Twat Waffle. Ever. Because with Twat Waffle, she is what she is. She's a schemy, spoiled idiot who fucks things up, but ends up fucking herself over the most. It all comes back to bite her in the ass. What Reyyan did this episode was unconscionable. I don't know what it's going to take, or at what point I'm going to forgive Reyyan for what she did in this episode. What she did to Miran, telling Grandma Dilly what he did, I don't know what it's going to take for me to forgive her for that. Because that was not her business to tell. That was Miran's guilt to tell, which I believe he eventually would have told his grandmother. What Grandma Dilly did this episode, she spit on her daughter's grave in this episode. Don't even at me. She fucking spit on her daughter's grave in this episode. The way she treated Miran, he deserved that slap. He did. He did not deserve the rest. He did not deserve for her to tell him that he wasn't her grandson, that his mother would be ashamed of him, that he belonged and should go back to creepy grandma. Especially since she knew full well how evil creepy grandma was. She knew full well how creepy grandma had groomed him and brainwashed him into hating the Shagalagas. How was a child supposed to fight that? She cried and she was on the floor when creepy grandma was dragging her daughter out of the house, but did she fight creepy grandma? No. She let creepy grandma take her daughter out of the house and force her to marry an asshole. So who is Grandma Dilly to be shouting at Miran now for not going against his grandmother? Who the hell is Grandma Dilly? for treating Miran the way she did. And the worst of all, how Reyyan treated her father. Papa Koala lied. Yes, he did. But the Reyyan that I have come to know from episodes 1 to 35 would be hurt, yes. She would feel her pain. She would feel her anger. But then she would go back to that house and she would listen to what Papa Koala Bear had to say. And she would realize that, yes, he lied to me about this. But this man loved me. This man raised me. This man was more than the best father anyone could hope for. That is why I cannot believe what this woman did to Papa Koala Bear. And Miran was still there, still following her, still wanting to make sure that she was okay, still trying to make up to her, something that she can get over it already. Yes, he seduced you and left you and lied to you. It's been 36 fucking episodes. Get over it already. He has been trying to make it up to you. And you have been saying that you forgive him and all this shit when you won't even sleep with him. So bullshit on you saying you forgave him. All this, him struggling with himself and not being able to forgive himself, because he fucking knew that you did not forgive him. You proved it. And what you did to him in this, oh my God, the rage, y'all. Oh, I hated this episode. I hated this episode. Who is this woman? Writers, what are you doing? What the hell? Who the hell is this woman? Because she's not Reyyan. She's not the Reyyan that we've come to know for the past 35 episodes. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how long it is going to take for me to forgive Reyyan for this shit that she pulled in this episode. And her walking around with this sad look on her face. Oh, poor me. Poor me. The man that I thought had made me didn't make me. Oh, because that's what makes a father. Sperm. That's what fucking makes a father. How dare you? How dare you? When you had a father like that there are people in this world who are beaten by their fathers, who are abandoned by their fathers, who are just treated the worst possible ways, and you have Papa Koala Bear, and you have the nerve to say the things you said to him. Y'all, I needed my wine this episode. Oh my God. I don't know. I do not know how long it is going to take me to forgive Reyyan for what she just did. And Goonie digging up the grave. And so apparently somebody bet her to it, because there was not a grave in there. There was a box in there telling her that yes, her brother is alive. And nobody, like, I swear to God, if her brother ends up not being Ferrat, I'm going to be so pissed at this show. You can't tell me that her brother is not Ferrat. Everything that we have learned so far has proved to me that her brother is Ferrat. And don't go by Esma giving you some story about when she was pregnant with Ferrat. She's lying! Obviously she's lying. She's going to tell you that she was pregnant with Ferrat. Because that's the whole point of the lie. Nobody wants you to know that Ferrat is your brother. So she's still lying for creepy-ass grandma. Oh, I can't. I can't with this episode. I hated this episode. This episode pissed me right off and made me hate the heroine. You made me hate the heroine of this story. How are you going to fix that, writers? How? Oh, and Tot Waffle got married. Tot Waffle and Hottie McCrazy got married. And again, I said, I am not one of those, I am against domestic violence as a rule. At the same time, I am not one of those people who think that there is no reason to ever hit a woman. There's no reason to ever hit a woman. There's nothing a woman can do to deserve being hit. No, there are some selfish bitches out there who deserve to be slapped in the face. And I honestly, I have no problem with Hottie McCrazy beating Tot Waffle right now. For what she did, nope, no problem at all. Before, I was like, no, she doesn't deserve it. But after this, after what she did, and still blaming Reyyan for it, that's the thing. That's why. Because she is still determined to be this hateful witch against a woman who has done nothing to her. That is why I am okay with Hottie McCrazy tormenting her and torturing her and whatever he wants to do with her. I'm good. Oh, Lord. Okay. I hated this episode. Hated it with a passion. I don't know if I've ever been this angry in an episode. I've been angry, but I don't know if I've ever been this angry at an episode. That's going to be it for this week's video. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/authorejane. Like my Facebook page at facebook.com/authorejane. I've been trying to put the last couple of episodes up on YouTube, but for some reason it's just been going so slow. I don't know why. And like this is the episodes that I'm trying to put up, they're like the edited down episodes. So I'm not trying to put these like 3-hour episodes up on YouTube. I can understand if it was that, but for some reason it sticks and it won't fully upload. So I'm going to keep trying because I'm having good luck with like my other reactions being up on the site. And I really want to get these reactions up on YouTube for you, for other people and for more people to see them. So I'm going to keep trying that. But so far, it's just subscribe here to my regular channel. You'll get the little preview clip with the link to where you can watch the full reaction. I will talk to you guys next time. Father's Day is tomorrow, June 20th, and I love my Papa Koala Bear. And Reyyan, you do not deserve a wonderful father like that. So, your Father's Day. You don't deserve him. You do not deserve my Papa Koala Bear.